Hi, this is Dean Odell with 7 Gables Real Estate and the Odell Group. Today is October 20th and also the day that not only do we look at Orange County, but we look at our micro markets of Tustin with the 3 zip codes. You're only going to find this information here. We compile it all together for you. And guess what? It's our 100th episode today. So thank you for all you subscribers. I don't know how many people have seen 100, but hopefully you stay tuned and subscribe to us, and let's get started with the charts right now. So starting with the active listing inventory chart, we currently have 3,656 homes on the market, which is only an increase of 10 homes since our last episode 2 weeks ago. Last year at this time, there were only 2,042 homes on the market, which is 44% lower than where we are today. Despite the increase from last year, we are still at nearly half of our 3-year average prior to 2020, which is 6,306 homes. If you're new here, we like to look at a 3-year average from 2017 to 2019 to compare to a more normal market than that of 2020 and 2021, because those years were anything but normal. Looking back at today's inventory, we can expect levels through the rest of the year to follow a normal seasonal trend because the fewest homes come on the market in December and the second fewest come on in November. As we've said in the past few episodes, rising rates have definitely affected inventory, as many homeowners aren't willing to give up their low rates. Interest rates are also affecting demand, which is what we're going to look at next. Okay, looking at demand, over the last 30 days, we've had 1,427 homes go into escrow, which is down 171 homes from our last report, which was the biggest drop of this year. Last year, the demand was 2,515, which is 76% higher than we are now. And prior to 2020, the 3-year average was 2,206, which is 55% higher than our current demand. So what's going on here? Well, interest rates are staying high. They've increased from 5.99% at the end of August to over 7% today. Affordability has taken a massive hit, which is keeping demand extremely muted. The Federal Reserve is aggressively fighting inflation by raising the federal funds short-term rate and does not plan to change their approach. So we can expect mortgage rates to continue to respond and remain at these levels and possibly raise slightly through the end of the year. Next, we're going to take a look at the average expected marketing time year over year. Currently, our days on the market for Orange County is at 77 days. This is our highest level since mid-May of 2020. This means that the overall market is slightly a seller's market, which is a lot closer to a balanced market than where we were last year at only 24 days. The 3-year average prior to 2020 was at 87 days, which was also a slight seller's market, but slightly slower than where we are today. The days of the post-2020 craziness are definitely behind us. Next, let's break the days on the market down by the price range to get a better look at the micro markets within the broader Orange County market. All right, taking a look here now at my favorite chart, you're going to see that the expected marketing time last year versus this year has increased in every price range. You're also going to notice the various market types reflected in all of the different price ranges, with anything up to 750,000 being in just barely a hot seller's market, between 750 and up to $1.5 million in a slight seller's market. From $1.5 to $2 million is a balanced market. Between $2 and $4 million is a slight buyer's market. And anything above $4 million is in a deep buyer's market. Well, what do you guys notice about this chart right now? Well, what I notice is the expected marketing times are moving up exactly in sequence with the price ranges. If you look at last year, you could see it wasn't quite like that. Some of these price ranges, the marketing time was really tight, really close. Now you can see how they're spreading out. The higher end is certainly taking longer to sell, and the whole market in general is taking longer to sell. If you're a buyer or seller in Orange County, this is the best chart for you to understand the market you are currently facing. Okay, now we're going to our Tustin data chart, which you're only going to find here on Tustin Talks. So every 4 weeks, we show you the statistics for the Tustin micro markets in the 92705, 92780, and 92782 zip codes. We're comparing the data from September 2022 versus 2021. So now when you look at this, you're going to see that the listings for sale are up in every zip code, with 92782 having a dramatic increase of 350%. New listings coming on the market are down in every zip code. The solds are down except for in Tustin, where there was a slight increase. The pendings are down across all zip codes, with North Tustin and Tustin having decreases of over 50%. The months of inventory have all increased, most significantly in North Tustin and Tustin Ranch. The average active price is slightly down in Tustin Ranch, slightly up in Tustin, and has more than doubled in Tustin Ranch. What do you think's going on here when you look at that? I mean, that's kind of a crazy stat, right? Well, look at Tustin Ranch last year. There were only 6 listings to pull the data from. So you're not going to get real accurate numbers with 6, right? Now we're at 27. Plus, we know that the higher priced homes are taking longer to sell. So there's going to be more of those most likely sitting on the market, which is going to skew that number to look so like it's doubled. It's not really 100% accurate because there just wasn't the number there last year to pull from. The average sold price is up in 92705 and 92780, but again, Tustin Ranch is bucking the trend here. Now they're only at half the price. Now, why is that? Well, again, I still believe it all goes back to the amount of inventory that was available last year being so small, and that the lower priced homes will tend to sell quicker and the higher priced homes are sitting on the market. So the final list price to sold price and the original list price to sold price ratio are now all below 100, showing us the bidding wars and multiple offer situations are becoming much less the norm, and sellers are having to take less than what they're asking for much more often than they did last year. Finally, the days on the market have increased in all zip codes, but they are still much lower than the Orange County average of 77 days. Now let's move on to what all this Orange County data means and my advice for buyers and sellers. Okay, so where is this market going, sellers? I can tell you where it's going. It's going out of your favor, okay? So let's be real about what's happening out there. And let's listen to some advice here from Stephen Thomas, who writes the Orange County Housing Report, because I think his words are really spot on. He says, to find success, sellers must price their homes according to its fair market value. Pricing a home accurately is more important today than any other time since the end of the Great Recession. Negotiations are now leaning in favor of buyers. Prices are slowly falling, and with the affordability taking a drastic hit, buyers are unwilling to stretch, and they will do their diligence in approaching any offer to purchase. Sellers must also be patient. The housing market is no longer instantaneous. The closer a home looks to a model, the faster it will sell. Pricing a home at the last comparable sell, yet it needs a lot of work, will simply not sell in today's market. As a result, sellers have a choice. They can either invest in their home and update it prior to placing it on the market, or they can adjust the price to reflect the work that needs to be done. Buyers will also subtract for the hassle to do it themselves. With the market leaning in the buyer's favor and values slowly falling, careful pricing is crucial. Well, sellers, I got good news for you. This is exactly what we do for our clients. We get their homes ready for the market. We put it in saleable condition. We fix it all up for you. It's all included in the price of what we do, the commission that we charge. I don't know why you'd hire anybody else. We've got painters, we've got landscapers, we've got house cleaning people. We have everything to make it as hassle-free for you as possible, and we got lots of references of people we've done it for. Matter of fact, we're prepping some new homes right now that aren't even going to come on the market until the first of the year. So the sooner you call us, the better to discuss that. All right, buyers. Well, it's only taken 100 episodes for me to be able to tell you guys that this market is finally turning in your favor. Now, congrats on that. Sellers, I hope you're still watching, because I know the buyers well understand that over the last 3 to 4 years, when you take the combination that prices have gone up along with the increase in interest rates, that I could argue that people are paying almost twice the cost to own the same home. But buyers, I want you to realize there's still a lot of you out there. We're out there every single day. We have listings. We're getting all kinds of showings. We're getting offers. We're trying to put these offers together. One thing I encourage you guys is to feel really good about a house before you go into escrow with it, because we are seeing a lot of buyers that are putting deals together and then 2 days later they're walking from the deal before they have to put their deposit in. And really, nobody needs to spin their wheels or waste time on that, so, and go through that. So let's be sure you're working with the right agent who's guiding you so that you feel good about the decision you're making. We have all kinds of agents here to help you with that. So hopefully give us a call, but congratulations. The market is finally starting to lean in your favor and it's normalizing real quickly. Okay, I think by next month, we'll have a normalized market and we'll just see where it goes from there. Okay, so we want to hear what you guys think. Write in the comments, we'll comment back. Subscribe to this so that you're on top of this market. You're getting it every week, or every 2 weeks, I should say. But either way, we want to hear what you have to say. We will see you on the next Tustin Talks. And by the way, it probably won't be me doing it. I think I'm going to have a guest host for you on that next Tustin Talks. So thanks for joining us for our 100th episode, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.